Good morning, guys. I look horrible, but today I am excited because I am bringing you guys a Goodwill outlet vlog. I don't know how much I'll vlog, but I'm gonna try to vlog my best. It probably won't be a whole lot. I don't know, we'll see. We will see. I'm meeting my friend and I'm meeting my friend. So it's funny because we met, she messaged me on Instagram and was like, oh, I watch your YouTube videos and I also want to purchase this bag, and I'm local. So I went over to her house. We hit it off right away. I went over another time with my husband, and her husband hit it off. So the last time I was there was like last week, and she was like, let's go to the bins Monday. And I was like, I don't know, I don't really want to go to the bins. It's not my thing. But then she kind of convinced me. And then I was like, okay, I'll go. So at first she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to go, but I had already decided that I was still going to go, and she's going. So I'm pretty excited because this will be my first time back at the bins in like, focusing on my eye. It will be my first time back at the bins in like almost a year, or maybe like 10 months, probably a year. But anyway, so it's my first time going back to the bins. I'm a little nervous. It's not, I love the bins, like I love the idea. I just don't like the shoving and the pushing and like the acting not humane, the people that go there. Or not all the people that go there, like 80% of the people that go there. I just don't like that, like the whole competition kind of thing, like putting, you know, my hands in to get that. Like I just don't like that. But definitely you can get some great stuff. And since I have been so actively listing on my eBay is doing so good, I want to make sure that I have a lot of items, and that, you know, my goal in the next like 2 months is to be able to hit like 1,000 or 1,500 listings. I'm at 600 right now, which is probably like the highest point I've been in, if ever, because I usually always stay like at 500. I would never go over 500. But now I'm like almost at 600. I'm like right under 600. Every time I get to 600, I sell stuff. So I want to get to like 1,000, 1,500, and then shortly after that I want to hit 2,000. So I'm really trying to grow my store, and I'm really trying to make this a whole other income, just because, I mean, eBay is kind of like a part-time income for me right now, which is fine because I have 2 other full-time incomes coming in from my designer bag stuff and my Love Always business. Those are 2 like 100% full-time, like really nice salaries that I get from those. So I'm trying to make it now a 3rd, because as you guys know, I talked about it in my other video, I'm gonna have some fertility stuff coming up, and that can be really, really expensive. So another income is only gonna help, because my goal is like not to have to touch our savings to do any fertility related stuff. So that's why I want to grow the eBay business. So anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go to the garage and get my cart, because you guys know I bring my own cart when I go to the bins. I mean, if you're like an OG subscriber and like were subscribed and I had like, and we're subscribed and I had like 1,000 subscribers, then you would know I bring my own cart. So I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I am just leaving now. It's really hot. My face is really red. You guys, this is why I don't like coming, even though that the people that work here are like the nicest humans in the world. Like they are so nice, the people that work here. I can't get over how nice they are, like especially the security. So I don't go to like the new bins, but this time I was like, let me go to a new bin. I didn't wait. I just like, there was like a little space. So I went to the first bin, and all of a sudden this lady, like security, taps me on the back. And I hadn't even seen the security when I walked in. Like I didn't even know there was security. So he taps me on the back and he's like, excuse me? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, this lady says you threw clothes at her face. And I was like, this is like the first new bin that I've touched. I was like, what? And she's like, and the lady's like screaming. I don't even understand what she's saying. She's screaming. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, what? And the security's like, I don't really know what she's talking about. Like, she came up to me and I'm just like, what? I was like, I've never even seen this lady. I was like, I just got to this bin. I was like, I usually don't come to the new bins. I was like, what? And then the lady's like screaming at the security, like telling him to kick me out. And he's like, ma'am, calm down, like, calm down. He's like, you need to calm down, ma'am. And then so the lady, like, he's like, go over there, like telling the lady. And then when the lady leaves, he's like, I'm so sorry. He's then apologizing to me. He's like, I'm so sorry about this behavior. He's like, you know, I know, trust me, I know, like, you know, you're just doing your own thing. He was like, I don't even know why she would say that. He's like, I'm really sorry. And then the whole time he like kept checking on me. He was like, are you good? Are you okay? He was like, I know that these people can get like really aggressive, but he was like, are you good? You're good. And he was just like really nice. And then he was like, yeah, let me get you a bag. He was super nice. But that lady, and then she started telling all her friends, which is like every single person in this place. She started telling everybody, and then everybody's staring at me. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was horrible. And then the security was like, I like your hat because it's Cuban. And then there was another, it's just funny because like there's different cliques, you know what I mean? I'm not a part of a clique obviously because I just like, this is the first time I ever really come back here in like a year, so like obviously I'm not part of a clique, but like there's like the Hispanics, then it's like Haitians, so like everybody's in their own group. And this girl, like she was Cuban. I knew she was Cuban by the way she was talking, because you could tell from like, I don't know, if you're Hispanic you can tell what nationality like another Hispanic person is. It's so funny. So she was like, what was it that she said? She was like, these people are animals, they're pushing me. No, she was going off like in Spanish. It was hysterical. And then she saw like the whole thing happening like with the security, and she was like, I don't even know what they're talking about. Like, these people have been getting in my face. They're pushing me. They don't have manners. No. And you could tell she was a regular because the security knew her. And it's just like, this is why I don't like coming to the bins. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be shoved. I don't want to be pushed. And then my friend and I, we were waiting at one of the new bins, and we had to like move and go to like the back because somebody was literally pushing my friend, like pushing her, and she was like, oh no. And it's just, it's so crazy. It's like, it's just clothes, like calm down, like, you know what I mean? It's just so crazy. It never ceases to amaze me. Like, I really don't like coming. I don't think I want to make it like a regular thing coming, because it's just not for me. And like, some people don't care about being pushed and stuff, and I don't want people to think like, oh my God, you're always complaining. This video is probably gonna get a bunch of thumbs down, which is fine, but like, it's just too much. It's just too much, and it makes me not even want to like resell, like coming here. And I love the stuff because I like finding the stuff, and it's so sad because you can't see me, it's so dark. It's just really sad because like it's great. Like, I love the stuff, like there's good stuff. I just got a bunch of basics. I only got 14 pounds. I was only there for like an hour and a half. I got 14 pounds. I got some new with tag stuff, like, but just like basic stuff. Nothing, no brands or anything like that, but it's good to like be able to fill up my store with it. So I like coming for that reason, but it's just too aggressive. It's way too aggressive. It's too rude. It's just like not civilized. And I know other bins, like I see vlogs of other people's bins and their bins look really good, but like these bins, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's so sad to me, but whatever, that's fine. I'm going to hit up 2 of my other favorite spots, since I'm kind of already by them. That way I can just like get those 2 out of the way. I really like the 2 locations I'm going to now, or maybe I'll just go to 1. I don't really know. We'll see. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm probably, it's only 10 o'clock, so it's pretty early still, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to both. I'm a little hungry, but I don't want to eat out. I want to like eat lunch at home. So We'll see. Let's see how far I am from my new location. Okay, I'm only 14 minutes away. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to that one, but I'll check in with you guys. I just wanted to update you on my experience. It was like, I was like, this would happen like the first time I come back in a year. And the security was really, really sweet. I mean, I cannot say enough good things about the employees at the Fort Lauderdale bins because they are like the best people. And they literally will tell you, they're like, yeah, it's really uncivilized here, like it's crazy. And they're so nice, like they're so nice. So I feel like their job is really hard, I feel like. And they still manage to be nice. So that's like incredible. Great customer service there. Really happy with it. Fort Lauderdale bins, you guys have some great employees. However, the customers is what the problem is. So, all right guys, I'll check in with you guys later. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you guys. So, I have told you guys in the past that I wash everything I get from the bins. I do that, but I found a laundry place right by my house. It's it's like, you know, a laundry mat kind of thing, and they do like, it's usually, I think it's like 70 pounds. I don't really know how it works if you do it yourself, but because I usually wash it at my house, but I don't really want to wash it at my house this time. So they have a service and it's so cheap. It's 75 cents a pound, and I have 14 pounds, so not that much, but they wash it and fold it for you. So I'm definitely doing that this time. Plus I feel like laundry mats don't really get, like, you know, the support that they need to survive, if that makes sense. And so I'm just gonna support, you know, local business and bring them the laundry. It's only 14 pounds. Actually, it's 13 pounds because 1 pound was stuff that was new with tags, which I'm obviously not gonna get washed, but the other stuff I am gonna get washed, so I'll just drop it off there. They'll wash it for me and then I'll pick it up. It's like 70 cents a pound, so it's like not expensive at all. And when you think about it, I would have to be using my laundry detergent, and laundry detergent is expensive. We use the Tide Pods and it's expensive, so it's probably honestly better to do it that way, at least in my case. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop it off on the way home because, like I said, it's right next to my house. Oh, and then I'll pick up lunch in the same shopping center. Yes. Okay. All right, guys, I will check in with you in a bit. So I wanted to show you guys how I get my stuff from the bins washed. It was like 13 pounds of stuff, or 12 or something, and it was $10. So it's really worth it, in my opinion, instead of me having to wash it myself and wash it inside my personal laundry and use my Tide Pods. It's just so much easier to get it done, and it comes like compressed, which is amazing. So isn't that so cool? But I'm gonna show you guys the haul. I just wanted to share how I wash it, and just to clarify my stance on that, I wash everything I get from the bins is washed. Everything, unless it's new with tags, which I had 2 new with tag pieces that were obviously not washed. But for the most part, everything I get washed, and it's honestly, it's preference. It's not like if you don't do it, you know, you're doing something wrong, or if you do it, you're doing something wrong. It's just my preference, and I honestly don't do it as much for the customer versus myself and my house. Since I do work out of my house, I like to bring in everything as clean as possible. And you know, you just never know at the bins. It's different than a Goodwill store. I don't really care what anyone says. In my opinion, it is totally different than a regular Goodwill store because it's just what it's around, at least the one that I am in. I just don't feel comfortable bringing it inside my house without having it cleaned and washed and all that stuff. So I just wanted to clarify that yes, I do wash. I don't recommend, it's not one of those things that like I recommend you to get it washed or not. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So I just wanted to say that.